Is this thing on? Testing. Testing. I think we're all on. I think all of our mics are live, everybody. Hello, it's stream night. Welcome to A-Town. Our Animal Crossing tour stream. No, our Animal Crossing Island tour stream. It's me, Sweet Steenton. Here, as always, with the mayor of A-Town himself. The one and only. His name is Shrink Wrapped, but he's big in stature. It's David Thayer. How you doing, David?
I'm very well, thank you. I've had a fun week of looking for balloons.
Oh well, more on that in a second. Joining us tonight is, well, I mean, what can we say? In fact, we don't want to say too much, right? Because we want to find out about your island itself. But tonight, with us is Nicky. How's it going, Nicky?
Very well, thank you. Thank you for having me. It's good to be here.
Thanks for joining us in the studio. Now, this week, we've got the studio lights on low because there's a certain something that thrives in the darkness. It's not me. It's mushrooms, everybody. Shrinky, I hear that you're a big mushroom fan. Is that true?
Here is where I could start reeling off horrible mushroom puns, but I'm not going to do that because this is not a game about terrible puns. This is Animal Crossing. Yeah, I love mushrooms in real life, and I love mushrooms in Animal Crossing. I've been looking forward to this season all year, so I'm glad that it's finally here, and we've got weird little things to dig up and find next to trees.
I've got a confession to make. I haven't played this week, and today was my first day playing it, so I've only got a few mushrooms, and I'm afraid to say I don't have the rare kind. Have either of you found any? Well, I'm going to say, have either of you found the rare type of mushroom?
I have.
What?
It's it was a little bit of an accident, but do you want me to tell you how to get them? Or
Yes.
Maybe I could show you later.
Yeah. Well, no, lay it out for us. Tell me the secrets.
So I stopped digging up fossils because I completed the fossil collection. So that was exciting. So I just yeah, and I thought, oh, I'll just leave them lying around, And then as I was going around my daily chores of knocking on all the trees to get all the stuff out of the trees, I found that some fossil stars were appearing underneath the trees, but they were not fossils.
Dun dun dun.
Exactly. Yeah. So dig up under your trees, people.
Okay. In which case, I'm hoping to get a few because the right now on the screen, David, Nicky, you might not be watching the stream, so you might not see it, but there's a lovely mushroomy log. That doesn't sound lovely at all. It looks quite lovely and idyllic. I assure you. Actually, and hi Alexis, is in the chat, and she's commenting on how nice the log is. This is a nice log. Have you seen it?
I've not seen it yet.
Well, spoilers.
I've only seen it in recipes. I haven't made one yet.
I haven't got a single recipe, so I need to start popping balloons. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a recipe on our adventures tonight. How are you two finding autumn in Animal Crossing in general?
Oh, I love it. I love autumn. I'm totally with Shrinky here. I'm mostly extremely excited. I've seen some screenshots from Southern Hemisphere people, and they seem to have these kind of glow-in-the-dark mushrooms that I'm super, super excited for. I haven't figured out how to get them yet. I don't know what they are. Maybe it's not real. I don't know. But
Maybe rare mushrooms are the answer. By the way, which ones are the rare mushrooms? Like, which shape of mushroom is the rare mushrooms?
Well, what would you think is the rarest type of mushroom?
I don't know. I'm not a mushroom expert. I mean, obviously, like shiitake mushrooms, I don't imagine they're rare, but they're pretty delicious and special.
What about the kind of mushroom that you might make into oil?
Wait, is a truffle a mushroom?
Yeah.
What?
Not a chocolate truffle, mind you.
A truffle is a mushroom? I didn't mean to say that strangely. Feeling a bit under the weather, so I think it's coming through in my weird slurring. I'm not drunk, I promise. It's just Paramol. Okay, well, I mean, Wait, so we can find truffles?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness me. Well, in which case, I can't wait to get over to your island, Nicky, and go truffle hunting. On that note, I guess we should prepare to go. So we're gonna head off to the airport right now, everybody. Thank you for tuning in on the chat tonight. I see Ho, I see Alexis. I hope everybody's had a wonderful week. I hope everybody's had some wonderful news this week. Don't know if you've had any wonderful news this week, but I hope you have had wonderful news this week. This is me struggling to boot everybody from Ireland in the background. I'm going to talk about the stream schedule, everybody. We've got a stream schedule, and that's how you know we're seriously committed. Pro Twitch streamers. On Wednesday night, it's me solo. It's my stream. I play all sorts. I hope you'll join me. I don't know what we're going to play this week. Maybe we'll put out a Instagram poll to find out. On Saturday, Joe Sparrow is continuing. Torpor Dust is continuing to play Super Mario Sunshine. It is rumoured, the chat was buzzing this previous yesterday night, as it seemed like he was coming to the end of the main part of the main game. So it's rumoured that this stream may wrap up either this week or next week. Hopefully there'll be a big celebration when it does, and we can beg Joe to play another game for us with his kind of soothing and charismatic presence. And then, of course, Sunday night, it's the A-Town stream with me and Shrinky. Every week we go and visit another island, like Nicky's tonight. Thank you, Nicky. And while we're at the airport, getting ready to board, getting our passports ready, I'll just take you through some social media destinations that you can visit if you want to say hello to us. I should get a script for this. In fact, in the chat, maybe we can write the script for this, so I don't struggle as much every week. Or maybe I should just do it. Little by little. Come over to Twitter if you want to. If you want to kind of get some updates on the stream schedule and some other stuff. I know that sometimes Ho does some live tweeting of video game announcements. Of course, we're heading into a brand new console generation. Maybe there'll be some discourse. Come and find out. What's the harm in dropping a follow on that channel? Over on Instagram, of course, we focus on video game art. Obviously, High School Club is all about the fun of play, but also how amazingly good video games look. So we're dropping art over there. And then, of course, if you want to see some Animal Crossing Island Tour replays amongst other stuff, come hang out on YouTube. I'd say we've probably got about half the subscribers on YouTube as on Twitch. Why not make it the same number? Sammy's joined the chat. Hello, Sammy. Good evening. And also a big booyah to her. And also Torpor Dust has arrived just in time for me to big him up. Maybe he missed that. Hopefully he didn't miss that though. Of course, this stream is a spin-off of the A-Town podcast, which David produces. If you haven't checked it out, please go and do so. You can check it out on our YouTube channel or the most of the famed and respected podcast destinations. And if you love it, why not leave it a review? It was featured in Edge. They gave it a good review. Do you want to let Edge show you up? Don't do it. Come and give us a review. And then finally, if you don't have a club enamel pin, get one or don't get one. No pressure. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. You don't need one, but if you want one, you can get one. You don't need one though. I see lots of people in the chat that have one, and it has been reported that their lives have been happier since they got one. But I can't say legally. I can't tell you whether that is because they got the pin badge or other factors in their life. All I'm saying is there's a strong pattern emerging. And it's up to the experts to decide whether or not it was due to the materials and the overall quality of the badge. I've put in the dodo code, everybody, so I'm going to shut up now. And we'll get back to your regularly scheduled stream. How did I do, Nicky, David? Did that seem professional?
The ultimate consummate professional.
I put
no waffle.
I've put in the dodo code incorrectly.
I just followed High School Club on Twitter and bought a badge,
Oh, David,
even though I'd already done those things.
it's hey,
Oh.
I was
Yeah.
just so compelled.
if you're feeling left out, just unfollow, and then follow again. It doesn't do anything to the total number, but it does. It does make your username show up on the screen, and we can trick in newbies into thinking that it's a lot more popular than it is.
Now, Martin, I should give you a hint here. One of the letters in the code looks like a 5. The second 5 is actually an S.
Oh, that's maybe what I did. I want to say hello to Abscon Dog, who's followed. I don't even think that is the same. That I think that's a full-on newbie. So thank you very much. Also, Torpor Dust hitting us with the bits. Hey, Big Spender. One day we're going to save up these bits, and we are going to do something fantastic with them. Maybe buy a virtual gazebo. I am going to put in the dodo code again. And I've got to start from the beginning of Orville's menu. So I'm very sorry, everybody. How's it going in the chat? How's your mushroom hunting been going? Let us know.
And has anyone got the thing that Nicky was referring to, which is I believe, the mushroom lamp? I think that's why they appear to glow in the dark. Nicky.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah, they
No, I
definitely
don't have
exist.
Oh, phew. That's very exciting. Ooh.
Oh my goodness! And also Burrito Blah has followed. These are all new followers. Nobody's paying attention to the fake follower scam that we've laid down. We're getting a whole new people. If I don't know that it was this easy, we'd have been scamming for years.
Abscon Dog says, I'm new. I pressed follow. It came up on the screen.
Woo!
Amazing.
Finally, we're doing Twitch right, everybody. It's only taken how many streams deep are we into Animal Crossing now?
Well, we started in April.
We did.
So however many that is.
Okay, right. I'm gonna put the dodo code in again. Wish me luck. This time,
Take your time.
I'm
Take your
taking my time. It's like when you do a spell cast in Nightmare. Okay. This time it's going to work. I believe. Torpor says we do it all for the good vibes. We do. Oh my god! I finally got a flight to Nickytown. So Nickytown, let's talk about the name of your island. What does it mean?
Oh, must we?
I'm afraid we must.
Well, so this is the first time I've ever played Animal Crossing. This is I know that it has had other games. The first time I ever heard of Animal Crossing was talking with Shrinky about it at work at lunchtime.
Did he give you the hard sell?
No, we just talked about the podcast, and I was very interested in the name and how naughty it was, and the problems that you had, Shrinky, with the name on like trying to get it onto the Apple podcast store.
Yes.
And so I think I just got really confused, and when I started playing, I didn't realize you couldn't change the name, and I just thought, all Animal Crossings must be towns. That's what it is.
Oh.
So that's it. I'm just gonna. And I was in such a rush to get on. I just thought, I'll just call it this, and I'll go back later. And I don't think you can change it now.
So Shrinky, it's your bad influence. And in case you're new to the stream, we're referring, of course, to the should we call it the real name of the podcast, David, or how do you want us to describe the uncensored name?
The podcast name is Ass Town. It's about Animal Crossing. But,
we've just lost all of our sponsorships.
But when it's written in text, we have now shortened it to A Town, just in case the name was putting people off clicking on it in the first place. I'm confident that once they listen to it, they'll know that it's nothing dodgy, nothing rude at all. Ass can, of course, be a kind of animal.
It can be.
Like a donkey-like animal.
Of course, what you need to do next time Apple write to you and tell you that the name is too rude, just say, I'm British. That means donkey.
But to be very clear, Apple are happy with the name.
Apple are happy.
That's how I got it onto the store. They confirmed it was fine.
And that's why Apple shares went up. As soon as we announced that news, they were happy with it. But more importantly than your ass, David, is this island. And immediately we're greeted with a sphinx. Nicky, tell us about this.
This is so I was trying to go for like a kind of tropical vibe for my island, even though it rains almost all of the time. And I think this was a present from, I can't remember if it was Gulliver or Gullivar,
Arr.
one of the gulls.
Probably Gulliver, I reckon.
Vanilla Gulliver.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'd also seen on other visits some other amazing kind of tropical, like old Egyptian, not quite sure how that matches up, but other, tropical Egyptian stuff. So I'm looking forward to like filling up my welcome area. Welcome. It's so good to have you here.
Well, now I've got to ask, because you mentioned it earlier. Is this hole here? Is this a rare mushroom or is it a fossil?
Oh, that's probably a fossil, but have a go.
Oh my goodness! Oh,
have a dig if you
I
can.
can't. We're not best
allowed.
friends, so I can't get my shovel out.
Okay.
Only you may shovel it up.
I'm pretty sure though, mushroom hunters, that only the holes right next to the tree
I see.
could be mushrooms.
Yeah,
Guaranteed fossil.
And also, I'm not sure coconut trees might be weird kind of.
Oh, delicious
kind of
mushrooms.
Yeah.
Torquildus says he's just realised Gulliver is called that because he's a gull. Now there's a lot of that in Animal Crossing, right? It takes you.
I love it.
There's so many animals. Oh, that's why they're called this thing, because it sounds like this thing. But when you've got like 300 animals to account for, you're not going to get every single pun right. Oh my god!
I remember being very pleased when Winnie arrived and realising that Winnie is a horse. Winnie.
Oh, yeah. I'd be like, what? Winnie the Pooh? It's a horse. I wouldn't get it.
Nope.
Because I am dumb. Look at this lovely flower arrangement. This is a beautiful fountain.
Oh yes, beautiful. This is my sort of centre area with the resident people up the top. But come over this way first.
I definitely feel like there's a major sense of like we're on the kind of major promenade of the island.
Yes, this is the boardwalk. Exactly.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, these are the Switch beachfront properties.
Who lives here?
Yeah.
Who have we got?
This is what's she called? Vivian, the wolf. She's quite fancy.
And next door is Beardo.
And Beardo, I love Beardo so much. He's one of my favourites.
Well, do let us know if you want us to visit any of your faves, but it's entirely up to you.
Let's go see Beardo. I like his house better than Vivian.
Yes.
Vivian's house is fine, but some of them are really spectacular. And I just love Beardo so much. He's such a tweedy old dude.
A real treasure. So, there he is. This guy reminds me so much of an English teacher that I had at school. Look at it's just the fact that it's just the boldness to have nothing on top, but then combining that hair into those big curly sideburns.
And nothing on the bottom either. He's very swish for someone who's not wearing any pants.
That's just the level of confidence he's working at.
It's the kind of a furry belly that kind of makes it obscene for some reason.
And his little tail.
Alexis is loving Beardo's house. Sammy says that Lisa said that Gulliver was a pelican and she never questioned it and agreed for half a year. Makes sense, but Beardo's house. I mean the soft leather wallpaper.
Yes.
It's is it a classy library? Is it a sex dungeon? Who knows?
No, this is like an executive's office, basically, isn't it? Or like a retired executive's home office.
What kind of business do you think he runs?
Maybe like publishing. I see him with a typewriter, and that's why the documents on the desk. He's like proofreading.
I think he's the kind of person that writes guides about country walks.
Yes.
Yeah, this could go the other way and be like a hipster. Like this could be Monocle's office.
Oh, it's one of those things. It's like you don't know it, but he's only like 24. It's just the baldness. The baldness is confusing to people. Sammy's questioning the fact there's no windows again. And so no windows and no beds. So I guess. Well, that's the thing. A lot of the animals have no beds, but maybe that's because at night time, maybe Beardo doesn't live in the house. He goes to find a cave, such as his natural inclination as a bear. Although, do bears sleep in caves? I actually don't know if they do that or if that's just a stereotype about bears.
I think some types of bear might do, yeah.
A host says
We'll look out for...
he sleeps under his desk like George Costanza.
Yeah.
But I love it. Also, people I know has joined us in the chat. Hello. I'm gonna follow Shrinky. See you later, Beardo.
What a bear! What a name!
People I know says the no windows is further proof of the sex dungeon theory, but I can't believe that Beardo is involved in that kind of thing.
It would not surprise me, especially with Vivian's massage parlor outside.
Look at this
And the spa.
This is so serene. I love the little cushion.
I love the way you combined the screen behind the bath as well. Really classy.
For a little bit of privacy, just so that, because I don't know how tall these Leylandi super furs are going to grow. So,
there is something. I'm trying to express it. The little hedged in area. It does give the neighborhood like a very, very kind of upmarket feel. I think you made reference to these are the elite beachfront properties. I imagine this is where the big bells come.
Oh, definitely, yeah. Well, when I saw Vivian, and she's so snooty, and Beardo, I just thought, well, these two obviously need to be, prime beachfront territory, right in front of the South Pole. I don't quite understand.
This is the southernmost point of the island. I guess it is.
I think. Well, it is, but also, what a strange thing to give me in a balloon one day.
I love how it does a little wiggle. But it's so strange because we're in the Northern Hemisphere. It makes no sense. This is like an X-Files episode.
Yeah, very strange.
I love the warm. I love the kind of warm. It's the South Pole, but there's warm campfires everywhere. I love that you actually have a lot of campfires everywhere too. Definitely feels like this is like a party beach.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
This is where Beardo lost his trousers.
Yeah, further up. So over here, we have another beachfront property. This is Rolf. And he's got a little sandcastle. He just seemed to me to be a beachfront guy.
Feels a little bit more humble over here, though. A little bit realer.
He's more like your sort of salty sea dog who, lives by the beach, goes out fishing. Just has like a little cabin.
Shrinky's made a new friend that I haven't seen before.
Well, this is Piper, and I was drawn to Piper because Piper also lives on my island.
Ah.
And I actually had a pretty weird dream quite soon after. And it was not a pleasant dream either.
What?
I had a dream that there was like a fir tree outside my window, and these birds that looked like the Animal Crossing birds with this just big round head with a pointy beak, and just massive eyes in the middle, were looking at me from the tree, and like these massive heads looking out through, and I thought they were kind of cute but a bit weird. And then basically later in the dream, suddenly there was one of these birds in my bedroom trying to jump up onto the bed, but it was really intimidating and scary, and I didn't like it at all.
No, not like Piper at all.
So Piper's a harbinger of nightmares.
Yeah, it's very unsettling.
Oh my goodness me! Sammy is complimenting you, Nicky, on how big your paths are. Feels like there's space to move.
Oh, thank you. Obviously, yeah, I like a big path.
It does feel very like how do I put it? Some arrangements of islands, they feel like big dolls' houses where it's like looks really intricate but it's hard to navigate around, and some feel more like, I would say, video game villages where it feels like it's like very like it's playable space, and I definitely get those vibes from here. What is going on in here?
Oh, well, this is an area I made to meet my work friends because we went into lockdown and I missed everyone from the office so much. So now, would you like to rent a desk?
I'd love to.
A co-working space at last.
A co-working space. Well, actually, no, wait, sorry. It's very busy, so you'll have to come and wait over in the waiting area where you can get
there's a little magazine.
Water and some magazines. Yeah.
Yes.
Or, in the book reading zone.
It does.
I had so much fun with this.
It does feel very luxurious. Like over here, is it a co-working space?
Got a coffee.
Is it an art market cafe? I don't know, but I feel smug sitting here.
Yeah, it's like one of those places in Shoreditch where you don't know if it's an art gallery or an office or.
Oh, look at this! I love this. I
all
love
the like angle poised lamps.
They got a little espresso machine. Obviously, got a rotary phone, and that's how you know it's serious business.
Yeah.
I think you should charge people to use this as a virtual meeting space, so you can turn it into, you can make it into a real business.
Is that
by
a thing you
charging
can do?
Well, I'm sure back in the days of Second Life, people would do that. So why not do that now?
Wow.
This could be some great. Well, I was going to say passive income, but I suppose you have to be actively giving
Yeah,
people
you
your
used to do
dodo
that
code, etc.
And to refill the water cooler and all that kind of stuff.
Everyone, I just want to give a big shout out to tennis. It's our autumn time stream
Ooh.
show. It's always on. This game of tennis has been going on for months now, and I for one love it. Also, I'm loving the kind of oil baron realness that you're serving us with this outfit, Nicky. Feels good.
It's my cowboy town outfit. Yeah.
So one thing that I mean I hope I'm not blowing your cover here, but one thing I suppose the stream should know is that you two are IRL colleagues.
Yes.
So Dave,
IRL colleagues. Yeah.
It's true.
So
And this is startlingly similar to our office.
whoa.
Almost.
I wish.
In almost no ways. Not that we've seen it for months to be able to know.
Just
Maybe
like-
it's this
well-
now.
Maybe it might well look like this now.
Well, I suppose if
Yeah.
you meet here every day, this de facto becomes your office now.
Yeah,
Could
we do.
could be, yeah.
Alexa says much nicer than her IRL office as well. It's most offices, it's like an office is an office. I love what's going on over here. I feel like we're entering a kind of rock garden, statue garden kind of area.
The stony area.
This is
Love
the
it.
calming area where I keep all my 5-star.
I was about to say, look at these.
Yeah.
I'm not going to run through that. I'll do a nice slow walk.
Yeah. Well, do they grow back? What if you run
I
through
don't
them? What
know.
happens?
I don't. I reckon they're gone forever.
Nicky,
Ooh, what?
is that a pine bonsai I can see in the middle? It is, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
Wait, I need to come through.
Well done.
That's the Oh, thank you. That was
I've always
one
wanted
of
a pine bonsai. This is like, yeah, to see one in the game is very exciting.
Oh, maybe I can make you one. I think I have the recipe. I don't know if I have a spare recipe. I mean, but I can definitely make you one.
Oh wow, I've got pine cones. Let's talk about
Ooh,
that.
right. How exciting! Yeah. Yeah. Well, I kept getting all these fake statues, and I thought it'd be nice to put them somewhere because they still look really good,
They look
even
really
if
good.
Blathers doesn't want them.
Yeah, it's a delightful arrangement.
So question for the uneducated? Is some of this real art and some of this fake art, or is it?
Oh no, this is all fake.
It's all fake.
This is-
Okay.
Yeah, these are dupes.
I see the guy in the background's got his shovel. To be honest, even better than the real thing.
Yeah.
The
Well, that one's a coat of armor. That one's not a statue. I just thought that looked good.
Well, it's like
Yeah.
I don't really have a.
it's like the urinal, right? What is art and what isn't art? If you put in this
Right.
context, it is art, right?
It's like the V&A museum or something.
Exactly.
Yeah, the fashion history.
Exactly.
It's really, really nice, this
Yeah.
little garden. I'd love to be able to go and sit here on a nice sunny day.
Yeah, sometimes I do, and I like to go on the beach and just. Sometimes I walk on the beach and I just sit there and watch my footsteps fade away. 'Cause
That is
it's
very
so
relaxing.
Gorgeous.
Oh,
Yeah, they disappear after a little while.
I've lost you both. I've lost you.
Oh,
I see you. I
I've
see
lost
you.
that slight
I
I see
disappearing
you.
Footprints on the
sorry.
sand.
There you go. I follow the footprints. I am here.
You've also
Yeah.
got a great little waterfall up here. Now, did you terraform this, or was it like this and you decided to build the area around it?
Let's see, where are we? So, yes, I think this river was here, and this waterfall was here. I've sort of tweaked it a bit. it used to actually be a whole river going all the way down to the bottom. I think I had like a Y-shaped, two Y-shaped rivers, I think.
Ah,
Just
But
gonna
I have
quickly,
sort of played around with them. Yeah.
just opening
Well,
the
also
map
'Cause-
for reference, and whoa, it's so developed.
you've, I think you've got more shrubs than I've seen on any other island.
They're
And you
so
seem
nice.
to favour the shrubs over the kind of hedging. Is that intentional?
Yeah, well, I don't really like the hedges. I had
That's
to put
okay.
some because
To
I've
get
either
your
got
stars.
Isabel shouted at me. Yeah, she's a very demanding island.
Yeah, Isabel. You know, she's trying to make our islands homogenous. You know, she got a lot. She got a lot less fun in this game. I'm joking, of course.
What was she
Isabel.
like in the other game?
It's in the other game. She's like she's queenly in the other games. You know, she basically runs. Sorry, I'm just marveling at the gold roses. She basically runs the town in New Leaf.
Well, except that you are the mayor, and I think Martin's resentful that now he's working for Isabel and not the other way around.
Exactly. She was so you know she's basically she kept the well between her well I suppose the order of the hierarchy in the previous island was my wife, then Isabel, and then me, and also in terms of who did the most work. But yeah,
Right.
I miss those days. Yeah, but going back to the hedges, there's something kind of like they sometimes they feel a little bit too uniform, and you can get away from kind of the
Yeah.
natural feeling that you're trying to create with them. So I definitely love
But,
seeing all of the shrubs.
You know, all the shrubs. Yeah, I don't know if you can see right down here at the bottom. All of the different seasonal shrubs are different. If you look at these ones,
Oh,
this
yeah.
one at the
Yeah.
end isn't that amazing? Like the attention to detail in this game is just phenomenal.
It is really,
They're
really.
going to be different colors, but
Yeah.
even when they're not different colors, they're still different.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so like it's you can easily see why the game was delayed for what was it 2-3 months because there's so much like crazy detail. Like some of it you don't even see unless you zoom right up on the item. So shout out to the maniacs that modelled everything for this game.
Yeah.
We love you.
All right, let's pop up here. This is
Okay.
one of my
Ooh,
first.
I love
and
the. Sorry, I'm just loving the like. I just feel like I'm in a real like seaside rock garden. Like I love the little like extra little doofy rocks that are here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you found the garden centre.
Yes.
Such garden centre vibes.
Oh,
Even
Again,
in small
just me
space.
making stuff that I miss from lockdown. Like we can't go out. What do I really miss? I miss going to the office. I miss going to the garden centre.
I've never seen so many lawnmowers together, and it feels so right. I feel like we should be racing them around the island. I love the.
Have you tried to play them? They make
No.
a little noise.
I didn't know that.
I don't know
Oh,
if you're.
yeah.
you can hear it.
I can hear them having a little throttle. I love that.
Mhm.
This just feels super duper nice. I love the kind of you know whenever we talk about areas like this on the stream, I love the kind of how to express the kind of organizational chaos, but it's not this. It's very orderly, but then all of a sudden there's some mismatched things, and like you have the tool, the tool shelf at the back, and it just has that kind of like real feeling. Like it's not absolutely perfect. That's what I struggle with. I always end up making things too symmetrical, and then it doesn't feel quite right. But this feels so immersive. People I know is raving about it in the chat right now.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I really love the plant aspect as well. I'm big into all the plants. I love the plants so much, and I love the way they move in the wind. You know,
Little
It's just, again-
bobbing back and forth.
yeah.
And again,
So
like the lighting
sweet.
effects on the textures, they're really super lovely.
Mm.
I like how the cat grass has got pride of place here with the succulents and the moss ball.
Well, people might need cat grass.
Yeah,
you know.
might well.
Is
Yeah.
cat grass like a digestive thing for cats? Is that
It
great?
may help them with hairballs as well.
You know, if you've got any cat villagers, they just walk by to the garden centre, have a little chomp on the way through,
Yeah.
a little
Yeah.
digestif.
So we're coming into tree land now. So you might see. I say tree land.
Ooh.
I've cultivated my trees very carefully, but if you might see some stars, in which case you might find a truffle. This was one of my first areas as well, and I can't get rid of it because I love it so much.
Oh yes,
This is the forest rave.
yes. I love. Oh, and you made a little like light up disco floor.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm so into
Do you
this.
have songs? Do you know how to make songs happen? Can you do it
Wait,
in here?
well, you could spin the. Can you spin the decks? I think I won't. Will I be able to turn this on?
You have to have added music to one of your music players for it to work.
Nothing's
okay, I haven't
playing.
done that.
Have a look. Maybe you've got a song in there already.
I've got a song on me, but I haven't.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you can stick it
done
in.
Spin it.
Okay.
Alexa says it's KK's favorite island spot, and this would be a great place for DJ KK, who we haven't seen in New Horizons yet, but I hope we will see
We've got
them soon.
classic KK.
Icolux joined the chat. Good evening. Welcome to the
I don't
stream.
know how to do it.
Oh, we're gonna have to make our own music.
Yeah.
Shrinky, drop the beat.
Confused. I can't get out of this now either. Okay, there we go.
I love all of the diffusers that are going off like around the dance floor.
The
smoke machines.
Sand and smoke
Yes,
machines.
the smoke machines. I feel like we should have a phone party any moment now. It's gonna kick off.
Actually, it must be good here. If you've ever had a misty morning, it must look good here as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And all the lights. I love all the lights. I love anything that's like shiny and lights up.
The ice cream cones are so cool. Like I don't have a fluorescent one. You've got a whole bunch as well, different colours. I don't think I've seen
They
this.
just keep arriving. Yeah.
Jealous.
I like to customize things. This is a leaf pile, a customized leaf pile, and if you do it in autumn, it comes with s'mores.
Didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't know that either.
Isn't it the cutest thing you've ever seen?
It is.
I just wanted to pick them up.
I was going to say, to me, this seems like a bit of a hazard next to a dance floor, but the fact that it's you've got a little campfire going with s'mores is great.
David, that's so pedestrian of you. Obviously, you know it's the big thing these days. The marshmallow on a stick dance nights.
Yes.
It's very big on the
A pile
continent.
of hot leaves.
Exactly. The hot leaf night.
Yeah, hot leaf night, exactly. And if you can run through them, and they make little
Yeah, I love that. Oh, they got the different types.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Alexis says she used to go to a club back home that would have barbecues on Saturdays. What? That sounds like the best club ever.
That makes sense.
Had a few outdoor areas, mate.
And the campsite's over here as well.
She says so you could do dance and then have a sausage and bread, the ultimate combo. I love that this campsite is so. Oh, it's got a little. So this one's got a little. I don't want to say patio, but the little kind of brick arrangement does make it feel like it's a luxe.
Space.
It's like it's glamping. Although
absolutely,
it's on its own little kind of island as well.
It's on its own little island. It has a really good view. You want to give people a good experience when they come camping, so they want to stay.
You get your little stream. You get to live right by the waterfall. I mean, has anybody stayed that's visited the camp? Is this how you trick them onto the island? I say trick them.
That's how I got Vivian.
I say trick them. I mean, give them a wonderful luxury. Entice, because this place is luxurious.
With her own camping stove thing, whatever that is.
Yeah, the little stove is such a nice item.
It's for your tea in the morning.
Exactly. That's the best part about camping is the communal cooking outside. It's definitely not sleeping in the tent. I'm not a big camp lover, but I think I've said on the stream before it's because when I went to summer camp, I had to share my tent with a kid who had major flatulence. It was real bad. And in a tent, not good.
Well, maybe a tent's the best place for it.
not if you're sharing.
Outdoors. Yeah.
I love your little weedy campfire and drying area.
That's slightly more overgrown than the last time I came.
I love that it's overgrown.
I don't come up here very often.
I love that. Like and what I love most about the weeds and how the good things look when they're overgrown in this game is there's no real way to plan it. I don't think. Maybe the time travelers in the group have like this special ways that I don't know about, but it feels like it's kind of some much needed kind of like not random, but just kind of like hard won thing in this in a game that's I suppose quite easy to break apart if you have the time and energy. But I love it. Also love love that you've got the blue this isn't rustic, is it? Blue wood.
It's Blue Wood,
Blue
yeah.
Wood,
'Cause
yeah.
it sort of goes down. This is like the
Love it.
private campsite beach, I guess.
Oh,
So you've got like your little foot washing. Come off the beach, wash your feet before you go into the
classic.
campsite.
No one likes to get sandburn once you've left the beach
Exactly.
between your
Yeah.
toes. I see in the background there's a monster battle going on.
It's a bit of a problem, actually. Yes, we're under attack
Oh my
as we
goodness.
speak.
Is this your 12th Statue of Liberty? Because they keep on getting knocked down by the
Yeah,
Godzilla.
by the Godzilla.
I'm sensing a little romance actually. Although obviously there's
Yeah.
some. Woo. Yes, I like to think that Godzilla has lit the Lady Liberty's torch in more ways than one.
Yeah.
Yes. Interesting.
Ico Luke says it's a great silhouette. It really is. I love it. I love seeing it from down here in the background as you approach it.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
So nice.
This is a really nice like moonlit walk coming very late at night, and you can just see it.
Oh, hello. Sorry, I've got a bit south, and I see that there's a waterfront bed. Oh,
This is the more campsite picnic area.
oh, I feel like we've spent a lot of money on this getaway.
Look at you.
This is it.
Such a chair for sitting and watching
Relaxing.
people in the bed.
What's more relaxing than watching two people sleep? It's twice as relaxing as watching one person sleep, right? I love the little bedside lantern and the little picnic basket that's here too. Definitely feel that this is the premium package right here.
Yeah, this is the premium glamping area.
Oh, there's some water slides.
We'll go into the sea.
Oh, I can't. I was very disappointed to find out that you can't actually jump off. Jump off them.
Question to the chat: are the slides the thing that you're most disappointed not being able to use? Because I'd say Nicky, you saying that, it made me think. Yeah, I think the slides probably are the number one, right? And then the instruments, but the slides, they just look so like.
The instruments, you can interact with them.
The
Yeah,
instruments you can,
Yeah, but
yeah.
you can't pick them up and start like.
Well, no.
I mean, maybe that's bad. No one wants to be the guy at the summer camp who takes out the guitar. Apart from
Unless
the
they're
guy,
KK.
unless they're KK, but then it's good because he's a very accomplished musician.
Here you go, look, I saved this for you, Shrinky.
Oh,
This is drum kit.
Shrinky.
Oh, great. Thank you very much. Here we go.
So you can at least, yeah.
Yeah.
I
mean, this is only a step away from actually doing it.
Exactly.
This is why I play the drums.
Sammy wishes that the ukulele was something you could equip like the tambourine.
That's true. Yeah. If you could pick up the instrument, that would be good.
I missed this when we were in the workspace. I love how spread out the band is. This would be such a good music video.
Be able to get behind everything, don't you?
Love it.
Yeah.
Play
Do
it.
you ever come over and find your villagers are over here?
I haven't yet, no. I'm desperate for them to have a go, but I've not seen them. Do they play them themselves?
Yeah, I believe they do sometimes.
They definitely will sing by the microphone.
Ooh, I've seen them singing, but not by a microphone yet.
So in terms of interactivity, Ho wants to play on the climbing frame. Alexis wants to sit in the lifeguard chair. That's a big one because it looks so enticing out there. Luke wants to get into the cypress bathtub. Very classy.
Yes, definitely.
And Sammy wants to sit in the rover. That would be cool.
What's
I
the
want
rover?
to go
The
in
lunar rover.
lighthouse.
There's a lunar rover!
Spoilers. Sorry, there is a lunar rover.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
This is exciting.
People I know also
right.
+1 on the climbing frame.
I haven't played the climbing frame yet.
Oh.
There's more Piper.
Also, I love this kind of like bridge layout. I love how it kind of sequences into from the kind of floor, the kind of wooden floorboard area. I think I mislabeled them
boardwalk.
the boardwalk. Yeah, I think I mislabeled them as red bricks earlier, but obviously it's the boardwalk.
Yeah. Well, I was just thinking about other things we can interact with. So there's a whole other area down here. Are you both here? Yeah.
Oh, I love a rope bridge.
So just be very careful
Oh, God,
as you go
goodness.
over the bridge.
Oh,
I want
goodness.
you to be extremely careful because on one side we have very dangerous animals in the dangerous animal zoo,
Oh, goodness.
and I
These guys,
would
they're
hate
ferocious.
you to get your hands bitten off or anything like that. On the other side, there is the petting zoo.
Oh, I love that
But be very careful.
I love that the Tanuki's there in the petting zoo with his weird little hat on. Oh, I
Yeah.
love it. Oh, I don't think I've even seen this little dinky pony statue. Oh, sorry, I've just spotted there's a Triceratops in the dangerous animals
In the
part.
dangerous animal
But
area.
Seems to coexist peacefully with the tigers, which seems quite strange but very cute at the same time.
Saber-toothed tiger.
Is
Of course.
that flat rock in there because it looks a bit like a crocodile's head?
It does.
Oh no, but that's really smart. Now I'm gonna say that's what I did.
I thought so.
Oh, I also love that the flamingos are in a petting zoo.
Yeah.
Oh, such a
the
lovely little
duck.
balloon pathway as well. Love to see the balloons. Oh, what lovely ducks.
Yeah, this is a Dana horse or a Daka horse or something.
Oh, what does that mean?
Name? I don't know. I think it was another Gulliver present.
It's so cute. I love this. I love this. I love this. That's it. It's so
you.
sweet.
It gives me great joy whenever I'm around here, and I'm always on the lookout for different animals. So if you know of other dangerous or otherwise animals,
I
let me
mean,
know.
you could put a real scorpion in there.
Oh goodness.
Ooh, would it be able to get out of the fence?
Not if it's in its little tank.
Oh,
Well,
it is tank. Yes, of course.
You could use the Scorpio thing lamp. Is that what it is? This month.
Oh yeah,
That's
what I'm trying to get gold to build.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Sammy's suggesting the doghouse that has the glowing eyes in it.
Yes.
Ooh,
Yeah,
is that dangerous or non-dangerous?
Well, it looks
Sounds
It
dangerous.
looks pretty dangerous.
I guess if you don't interact with it, it looks like it's cute. But once you have, you realise that it's dangerous.
Definitely not one for the petting zoo.
Okay. Yeah. So this is the entrance. The zoo is really the entrance to the arcade, the beachfront arcade.
Yeah, this is absolutely. Before I even walked in, it had that total vibe. Just seeing the pool table there, definitely makes me feel like I'm going into like like a big bowling alley, kind of vibes. I love the little chess set laid out as well. So comfy to have the little cushions on either side.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen this
Any
table
game
before.
you want
That's
to
really
play?
cool. I'm no good at chess though. It's way too much thinking.
No, me
involved.
neither actually. But just in case people visit and want to play.
Jigsaw puzzles, more my speed. Jigsaw puzzles and magic. It's my
Magic trick.
That's my dream party. Oh, I don't think I've seen this like a white top hat before. That's new to me.
Ooh.
Very elegant.
I don't think I've seen a different coloured one. I've only got that
Maybe
one.
I'm imagining. I love how much space you've dedicated to this. It makes it feel like this is the playable space. I feel like I'm in a video game where we're it just feels like it's the right size, the right proportions of the characters, which is such a kind of I think a lot of people get, in order to do this, a lot of people feel that they may be sacrificing too much space, but I think it's so worth it for how it just feels like we're all having a wonderful time at the arcade.
I'd definitely be hanging out in this board game corner, for sure.
I love the little the Ludo looks like it's dangerously close to the edge of the table, and what that could get upended
Yeah.
in a
They've
tantrum.
got some really weird. I don't know if it's even like perspective, but like some things are so big, and some things, like the pool table or the snooker table, really ought to be bigger. It feels
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, that's tiny.
Compared to the chess set, they're almost the same size.
Although as a kid, I did used to have a mini or like a. It wasn't a mic because I saw some people had miniature pool tables and snooker tables that were like A3 size or something like that.
Maybe
But
it's a miniature
I had one that was
one.
I had one that was bigger than that. That was like literally this size, I think. So in this one instance, I'll allow them to make something that's a weird proportion,
Okay.
weird ratio.
Allowed. Shrinky approved. People I know
Right, just this once.
says the top hat is like Mario's wedding hat. It is. It is.
Oh,
He did get pied off though, so he didn't get married in the end. Oh, the
He's
Switch is
still
here
looking
too.
at
yeah. Where's the
represent.
games area?
Of course, it's the game within the game.
Yeah. Does it have a game on it that you can play?
It's just got the title screen, but wouldn't it be wild if Animal Crossing was on it? Space time continuum would be threatened. Okay, I'm gonna try the wheel. I'm gonna bet that it lands on number 6. Although I believe we'll all see a different number. Oh my god! What do you see on your screen?
Just 7.
Just, but only.
Oh,
It's so close.
wait, we're all
How
seeing the
did
same
you do
thing.
that?
I don't know. I didn't get but I mean, I almost got it right. I didn't. Shrinky, I think you've got to do it. Can you beat that?
Maybe
Can
they
you beat
patched
one
it.
away?
Am I trying to get 6 again?
Let's say yes.
No.
4.
4. That's what I meant to get anyway.
Nicky, you've got to see if you can do it. It's your island. You surely.
What? So if I go for number 6.
Let's see it. Let's see if it works. I believe.
Let's see what happens. Ooh, is there
I
a
think you need to
fingers
press it to
crossed
stop it
emoji?
again.
Oh yeah.
Oh, whoops.
I forget that too.
Okay.
Mm. Okay,
Oh.
we've all lost, so at least we get to commiserate together by playing some darts.
Yeah.
Although I'm very scared to play darts.
Oh, this is the arcade machine area.
Okay, this is where I'm at.
exactly. Well, I tried to make it safe by having this long run up, So I maybe put some lines on the floor or something to say,
Oh, and what's it called?
"Stay away."
An oki. Is that what it's called?
What's that?
Like the line you
not
put at the
sure, I
front
can't
of the front
remember.
of the darts board. I think it's called an
Oh.
oki. Oh, I've got. I zoomed the camera. I've got a little preview of what's coming up top. So, but I'll keep stum for now.
Ooh.
Oh, and I've seen something even. Look at this.
It's Mushroom Fairyland.
Oh my goodness.
This is what I'm all about.
Yeah. Have you seen this mushroom parasol, Shrinky? You've brought your mushroom umbrella.
This mushroom parasol is one of the only items. I've got the umbrella, which I'm holding, this parasol, and the mushroom table so far.
Ooh, okay, exciting.
So are these two customs or are they two different items? Based on the mushroom, based on the type of mushroom that you get?
I customize them, so I think you can have whatever you want. You make the thing. You make them. What do they call it? A mushroom umbrella?
Mushroom parasol.
Mush parasol. That's it. And then you can customize them to be a couple of different.
I love this
options.
little gathering of forest friends over here.
Yeah, I love to see Flick and give him things to make me stuff. Aren't they beautiful?
They're so nice.
Yeah.
I only
thing I
ever
like-
made a tarantula. I know I need to make more.
I've made so many. I don't know what to do with all the. They're just scattered around my island at the moment.
Oh, look at this! You've got so many. I love it.
This one, this was again slightly disappointing. Only a little because it is lovely, but it's the weird leaf bug. That it's like a fake
Yeah.
leaf, and when you try and
Yeah.
And I really hoped that it would be a leaf, like a fake leaf, so that you'd all try and pick it up, and then it would not be But no.
It's honestly a bit
It's
terrifying.
big. It's a big one. Like
I wonder what it means when Flick makes them out of perspective. Is that what I'm looking for? Ratio?
I think
Something like
Flick always
yeah,
makes
I
them
don't
bigger
know.
that.
because
Okay.
he loves bugs so much.
Yeah,
But some he makes real big.
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, there's a magic mirror over here.
yeah. You can
I'm,
change up yourself.
oh, should I? I'm going to change it. I'm going to change up my look.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it. Hey, stream. This is the first. I'm going to change up the look on stream. I'm going to go for a lovely. Oh,
Ooh.
I think I'm going to go for a lovely. You know what? Hey, let's go with the look. Let's revert back to the Halloween look. Why not, eh? And I'll make there you go. Lovely. Wonderful. I don't have the beard that I wore last week for Halloween though, but I'm back.
Ooh.
Alter ego is back.
I'll
Very it's very
fashionable.
yes, yes. That's
Thank
what I
you.
was thinking.
Thank you.
You look like a sort of undead person who's been stolen of all life.
That's how I feel right. That's how I feel right now. I need. Oh,
Yeah, look at the doll.
Yes.
It's the bamboo doll. I love her so much.
Everyone
Oh.
loves the doll. It's got to be done.
I know the chat will react to that.
Something else I've noticed, Nick, is that you've indicated when it's possible to jump across areas. I knew I could do that. I made a continuous path.
Yes.
And I would have assumed that was too wide a gap to jump if you hadn't done that.
No.
I
It's, yeah, occasionally I miss them, but yes. In most cases, it's to remind me what I can do.
the things I've been doing it without even thinking. That's how good the indication is.
That's good design, that is. Good level
Good
design.
Exactly.
Yeah, nice.
The thing about the pumpkin patches, it's like you even though it's no longer pumpkin season, how can anybody get rid of their pumpkin patches? They're all so cute and nice.
I haven't. I've kept mine as well.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Did I
Do you
mention
think
on
they'll bring
stream?
other fruits or other vegetables that you can grow?
It wouldn't surprise me if they did. I might have mentioned on stream last week, but I did a rough count, and I think I've got 600 pumpkins in my inventory.
What?
So I have stopped picking them.
Yeah, I've stopped picking them as well. I don't have 600.
600, you maniac.
Yeah.
I don't know where to go next. There's a little sports area over here. Or there's a little oh, look at you've got some cool stuff here. There's the Cypress bathtub that we all want to get into.
Yeah, well, this is the takeaway area. So if you see something you want, just grab it from here.
My
This is
goodness.
for you.
So generous. Oh, there's so much good stuff. Yeah, so Sammy says she's kept her pumpkin patch just in case there's new veg.
It's very tempting, isn't it?
And Alexa's boyfriend is listening and agrees that you don't get rid of stuff just because it's seasonal. That's true. We're adding to the world each time there's an update. Those mushrooms have got to stay soon.
Yeah.
But Alexa's boyfriend is upset that she took down all of the Halloween decorations. I mean, they're too good.
No, I haven't quite got that far yet.
I de-Halloweened my house, but I've left the ones outside.
Yeah, don't let Jack down.
Oh, yeah, come over this way. So let's go. Let's go housewards, and then we'll go outside again later.
Okay.
So someone's moving in. I don't know what they're doing. Oh, Zell's in. Let's go see Zell. This is one of my favorite villager houses.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Me first. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Zell is a new. Yeah, in you go.
Oh, Zell.
Relatively newcomer.
I mean, Zell, making the most of the kid-sized pool table. Count Zell do Nickytown. Is that an official title that you've granted him? Now, the thing that we love most about
Not
Zell...
that I'm aware of.
I mean, it was too late now. He's claiming that's him. Obviously, the best thing about Zell, we've mentioned it before, is his lovely leather waistcoat. It takes a real special, handsome bad boy to get away with it, and boy, does he pull it off. Also, a necklace. This man is radiating confidence.
Yeah. I love his house very much. I love the view. I wish I had this house or room in this house.
Magical view.
Yeah.
It's
How
like
does he get this view? It's like he's on the ground. He's on the ground level of my island.
I'm guessing
Very,
it's
very sophisticated technology.
yes, yeah. Actually, obviously,
Simulates it.
exactly. But imagine coming back to his, and it's like talk about a dream day. He's got the lit candle. He'll then play you a sonata on his grand
Serenade
piano.
you.
Yeah,
Impress you with some
exactly.
trick shots.
Exactly. This
And then
he's got
go
it
through
all
some
going on.
paperwork.
Yeah, what? Why is that?
Those are probably
Why did he
those are his modelling
Beardo?
contracts.
Yeah. Very strange.
Yeah, what a great house.
Oh,
I s-
Sammy's saying that Zell's her neighbour in New Leaf, and he has the same house.
Oh, really?
I know.
Yeah, so
Same house.
we've got a few high school clubbers who were introduced to Animal Crossing by New Leaf and by New Horizons and are now trying out New Leaf, and a few other people like Martin and I who were playing New Leaf
Ooh.
before and have gone back to it. It's very nice to hear people exploring the older games and and finding out how similar or different certain villages have
Oh,
been through the different games.
Oh,
sorry, I've just spotted that we're at the spa.
nice.
Oh, we are.
This is the Comunidad. This whole area.
Oh, yes.
So you came in.
Oh,
All of
right.
us here, we all share the same garden.
Right.
Oh,
Zell, and I don't think Winnie lives here. Actually, she's just helping.
I have to say hello to her because I love her.
Yeah, say hello to Winnie.
Oh,
So the Comunidad is like a thing that you get in Spain a lot, and maybe in other countries, where you have a little sort of usually a circle of houses, and you all have you share a pool. And they always say things like no ball games, no inflatables. And so my one is like open to everybody. Inflatables are mandatory.
I think
You've got to be playing silly games at all times.
if you were to put an inflatable in that pool, there wouldn't be room for anything else.
yeah, this pool is one of the weirdly scaled
Yes.
things. But hey, that works for me because I can't swim.
Very, very cool.
Yeah.
Cool to know
so
that it exists in real life and cool to
Oh.
see created in Crossing.
Sorry, I just clocked that. I just
Yeah.
clocked that. I just clocked that we're at your house.
This is my house. Yes.
Oh my
Do you wanna come in?
goodness! Yeah,
So you put
absolutely.
yourself in the Comunidad where it could have
Yeah.
been, you could have claimed your land for yourself,
I like
had
that.
your own swimming
I
pool,
like
but no,
that.
you've
Resident rep of the people.
Exactly. I could have been down on the beachfront premium with Beardo, but no.
Oh, this is exquisite. Like,
Hello.
firstly, I mean, there's so much to go through. I'll wait until Shrinky's in.
So many plants.
I regret changing myself into a Halloweeny outfit now, but I kind of match Shrinky, who's also healing from his Halloween incidents.
yeah.
There's so much. I mean, obviously, you mention. It's weird in a way. I mean, I don't quite know how to express what I'm going to say, which is a frequent theme of this stream. You mentioned kind of being in the kind of Spanish influence. There's something about this kind of white stone wall that's feeling very cool on like a hot day. Like I feel like if we come in here when the sun is out, this room is going to feel very cool and very nice, and it's so full of nature as well. It's so
Like those thick concrete walls you get.
yeah, it just feels like there's so much to look at. I don't know where to start. Shrinky, how are you feeling?
I'm really enjoying it as well. I like how you've brought together the imperial theme furniture as well. And it all brought, and I just love how I was admiring these kind of corner windows that aren't.
Yes.
They were all gifts. The imperial stuff was all gifts from our work island visits.
Oh,
Lovely.
pays off.
I was very lucky. Yeah. Apart from the bed, which is just the normal standard bed from Luna, so I've hidden it away in the corner while I figure out what to do about that.
Just there for a siesta.
Yeah.
I love that you've got the little. Is it called the TV tray? What's this thing called? What are
Tea
these?
tray?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
TV tray?
I
TV
love. Love that these are here. I love how delicate everything feels. It's really like there's so much stuff in the room, but because it's all quite delicate, you know, the kind of the twig wreath and all the tiny plants, the terrariums. Are they called terrariums? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong there. It's also delicate. It feels very, and again, the sense of movement. Everything feels like it's very easy to move around the room. I feel very at
I
home
like to
here.
be able to sit down. So, do you not like put yourself to bed when you finish playing? I come in and I like sit myself down.
Oh, that's so. I love
Just
that.
me?
Well, that's how
Yeah.
you used to finish the game in the very early versions. But now I just hit
Yeah,
minus
exactly.
wherever I'm standing, whether I'm in.
No, I love that. I love that you're living in the world and you're like coming to bed. That's adorable. And that's how it should be played, everybody. New rules. That's how it should be played.
Well, you only have to go into your house anyway the next morning when it starts up again, right?
Exactly.
So you may as well tidy up after you tidy yourself up.
Play this the right way, everybody. End your game in your house.
Hey, no judgment.
Whatever you do, don't end up at Beardo's after dark. I love
movement. Let's go see movement.
That's it. Okay, heading north.
Sorry, what were you going to say?
I spotted the workbench too, and it's so eclectic, but it all kind of fits in that room.
Get myself out of the way. It's my garden.
Oh, I love this.
With a barbecue that's running 24/7.
Oh, this is Alexis's nightclub right now. Ready to get our nightclub barbecue. This is so. Oh, I love the fact that you've got the fans moving the clothing.
Oh. Yeah, isn't it just the most gorgeous thing? I love it.
Honestly, the way that the kind of the light in the room is hitting the trees, it feels really convincing.
It is convincing. Yeah, there's a mangrove swamp, I think, which is slightly worrying.
Mangroves have supernatural abilities, right?
They do.
I think so. Am I wrong? A mangrove root that's a very magical thing. If Torpor Duff's in the chat, he'll know. Sammy says this looks like a villager house. It does. It's got that kind of eccentric flavour.
Yeah.
I found this out completely by accident because I gave Agnes a barbecue and I meant to give her like a cat tree, I think, or a cat something. And then she just put the barbecue in her house, and I was like, "Oh, you can have a barbecue in your house." I mean, right, well then.
It's not health and safety compliant. Oh, Torpor Dust say I'm thinking of Mandrake. Thank you, Torpor Dust. That's all of the creepy roots. Thank you. Of course, Torpor Dust knew.
There you go. No creepy roots here.
No creepy roots. It's all good.
Very, very fun.
Yeah, I love this.
With the astroturf and yeah.
I've never seen somebody create that back room into a back garden. I've seen other houses that have like unbelievable rooms, like, oh, this is my jungle room, or this is my like desert room. But that's just so you go through the back door and you pop out into the closed garden. It's so cute.
I think there is some kind of. I've actually forgotten what's in here. I was using it to take pictures. The kitchen.
Hey. I'm just coming through the door.
All the noises.
Oh.
And I think you can.
This is very unique. I'm loving it. I love that you've used the kind of it's not called the bunker wallpaper, but I'm going to
just
concrete wall.
The concrete.
It's got.
I've got this in my lounge.
Yeah, it feels very. It feels very
like
industrial.
A warehouse vibe. Yeah.
It feels very industrial, but because of the arrangement of everything and the kind of amount of what's the word I'm looking for? Objects. It does feel like it's lived in, so it feels very classy. And also, I love that the classy dinner set has been laid out with the glass of wine too. Oh, dream kitchen.
I like the feature clock.
Of course.
As well.
That's the second rule of Animal Crossing. First rule is always go back to your house at the end of the day Second rule is make sure that you've got the robot clock. If you don't have a robot clock, the real robot will come and rampage your town. Not such a worry for
Is
you.
that true?
I think so. Not such a worry for you though, because you've got Godzilla to defend it.
Oh.
Also, you've got a smoker indoors as well, which is always good to see. Smoking some cheese.
Is that not where you put them?
Smoking some sauce. I don't know. Can you have a smoker indoors? Let us know, fans. I mean, I'm glad you've got it. It feels very, very delicious.
Mm.
I guess this room doesn't have much that could catch fire, and as long as it's well ventilated, and it does have a vent at the top.
It does.
Up here, above the smoker.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
It's all fine. It's all good.
Alexis has
that
never
thing
seen
is-
the smoker open before. Actually, I haven't either. It's a revelation.
Oh, yeah. It's very exciting. We've got some sausages in there, some cheese. Yeah, I guess. Make
Hey,
cheese.
why not? Eh?
Yeah, it's a bit of bacon, I think. That extractor fan. Oh my gosh, hella noisy. Yeah, I had to just turn it off because I couldn't hear anything else. I turned everything else off.
At
Oh,
least you
that's
know it's
very good.
working.
How did you do that? That's so clever.
I just leant over. How did I do it?
Oh,
Oh,
tipsy.
I have to take everything apart to
Look
be able
at
to do
that.
that. So well done.
You've got the tips on stream here, everybody.
Hold forward and mash
Come-
A until it works.
Come for the cuteness, stay for the life hacks. Oh, I like the map of the world that's hanging above the door, so you can look at it and think of your culinary adventures.
World cuisine.
I love it. That's a very nice kitchen. I've got to say that feels like one of the classiest kitchens
Aw,
I've been in.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
for sure.
Yeah.
Come and see the murder room.
Uh oh.
Before we go in, why do they call it the murder room?
It's just the creepy room.
Oh god. So no.
Ooh.
Oh no. The fact the projector on the typewriter is so
Yeah.
creepy. Oh, look at it flicker sinisterly.
You can go and press the typewriter yourselves, and it'll type some ghost stories for
Oh
you.
no. So
Oh, no.
I don't know what to make of all this. You've got the little. Is this called a marimba? What's this thing called?
Is that
a
the thumb
marimba?
piano?
Thumb piano. What's a marimba?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Sammy's
Marimba's bigger.
Sammy has clocked the wasp nest, which is
Yes, I just clocked that as well.
Yeah. I get in so much trouble every time the Happy House Academy come round. I don't think I'm ever gonna.
Let's pick it all apart. So tell us about the murder room, how it came to be. What's the story? What's the lore behind here?
Well, let's see. I wanted somewhere that reminded me of like creepy horror movies. So that's why there's like the tripod there with the video camera.
Yep.
And then I worked out that you could, like the spotlight on the wall highlighting the gears. Then I worked out that you could highlight particular things, like the creepy typewriter.
Mm.
And then I just wanted to make like the spookiest sort of, never mind even just for Halloween. This is like my year-round spooky town. Just collect the weirdest stuff.
And the little headdress
together.
that I'm gonna say is Dutch, but maybe I'm wrong. That it's just like why is it there? It's like the fact that it's just there is disconcerting in its own right.
Uh-huh.
I've actually also never seen the projector or the spotlight used in this way, but those gears, they really are terrifying when you walk in. I definitely feel like some kind of malevolent ghost will come out of Rover's briefcase at some point.
Yeah.
Maybe
Whereas
it
this-
has.
It's a bit like, I don't want to give you spoilers for the film, but if you've seen Cabin in the Woods,
I have.
do you know? So like, what's going to kill you? Let's lay bets. What's going to be the thing that comes to life?
Oh,
And
Oh
There's so
no!
many options.
Just see the floor falling away as we go into the horrible pit
Like
of
even look at the
monsters.
shadow on the window on the floor.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
it's incredible.
I'll probably get tetanus off this rusty can. I haven't seen the film, but I guess that happens in the film as
Yeah,
well.
that's for
That
sure.
it definitely could. Yeah.
I kind of feel like this doll
Yeah.
it's
Creepy doll.
yeah, the fact that it's kind of offering you a drink, definitely poisoned, for
Mhm.
sure. Or maybe it's doing some kind of satanic ritual. Anyway,
Difficult to say.
I mean, I'm utterly terrified. I don't like it.
I'm delighted.
Oh, okay.
It reminds me of an escape room. I feel like that
Yeah,
illuminated typewriter
Mm.
is enticing me to solve a puzzle.
There's a clue. If you drink the poison coffee, there's a clue underneath that you need to type into the typewriter.
Yeah, in the bottom of the cup
Yes.
it says what the cure is. But you have to have downed the whole thing.
The cure,
Before
unfortunately,
you know.
is hidden in the medical model spleen or something disgusting. Oh, look at this! It's a little workshop.
Welcome to my sewing room. I
Yes.
guess things I'm really happy about. Like you can play with things.
Oh, I love
That's my
this.
favorite when you can actually do something.
I love the idea that the loom has maybe created the fishing flag on the wall.
Oh,
I don't know if that's.
yeah.
I just like this idea
I
that.
hadn't even clocked that.
Oh, it makes me feel like you're churning them out up here.
Yeah. It is a
Oh,
similar. Yeah.
sorry, no. And now I've seen the much more obvious thing is that you've applied the pattern on the kimono as on the loom.
Oh, the same. Yeah.
Oh, that's
That's
so
really cool.
nice. That is so cool.
It comes. Yeah, you can do it in all of them,
You
and
can
all of this stuff works. Like
I've
put the washing on.
I,
This is like so mundane. What I come to do in Animal Crossing is come and put the washing on.
I've never seen
then
this
go to work.
Yeah.
I've never seen this suit alarm thing before. What
It's
is
a
this?
trouser press.
This
It's
is
a
a trouser
trouser press.
So
press.
you can press 3 different pairs of trousers all at once.
Yeah.
Handy, handy. Sammy says homemade bunting as well.
Yeah.
Two ironing boards. How many pairs of trousers can you iron at once in this room?
5.
This is a
Yes.
full
Well, and the ironing set as well.
cleaning and tailoring operation here. You could put some people to work up in here and, yeah, have a very efficient process.
I love the little touch of the boomerang too. It's just like just chilling up there. I've never seen that before. Is that a Gulliver item? It's cool.
I
must
think
be.
that's a recipe. I got it.
Wow.
I can make them. So
Oh, really?
yeah, I think so.
Wow.
I think I have a recipe. I can't remember. Hang on.
So Sammy
I
says
know,
it's
where
like
would
the
it
big British sewing bee. It took me a while to say that one. Big
Yeah.
British sewing bee.
Actually, it's making me think this isn't like a dry cleaners. This is a place where you'd go if you've got some very high end bit of clothing that you need cleaned and repaired. You'd come here and you get your kimono or your very fancy suit that's been custom tailor made for you. If it needs to be, for example, expanded a bit around the waist. If you
Yes,
need to
in my
have
case, yeah,
Often
I'm there.
does.
the sweat cleaned out from the armpits. Any other stains can all be cleaned up here, taken out, then
Taken
ironed
in.
for you perfectly.
So
Yeah.
what attracted
Yeah.
you to make the room?
I got really into sewing, and so I've been like in real life. I mean, not in just Animal Crossing. So I've been collecting all the sewing stuff. And again, just look like you can really sew. It puts them,
I love it. Is this your dream space for real life sewing?
This is exactly. I would kill to have this amazing space with all this stuff, and this old like weird vintage machine from like my childhood.
I know, look at it.
Absolutely stunning. This is a really incredible piece of kit.
I actually have no idea how to use a spinning wheel. I actually
That also no.
what?
But
Sorry, now I'm here contemplating how a spinning wheel works. I've got no idea. I just know that it curses people in a Rumpelstiltskin
be very
situation.
careful. That's how you end up in the murder room.
Oh no, the doll's name is the key to getting out of the room.
Yeah.
And she's sewn it on your own back, Flesh. This is so adorable. I love this room.
Yes. A delight. The memories of the murder room are now fading.
Yes, that's right.
Aww.
It's a bad time to mention that kimono was made with human flesh.
Yes. Let's go and have a look downstairs. I don't think there's much exciting down there, but let's see what okay, so more recipes. This is where I keep my recipes when
Oh, I was not expecting this, and I have never seen this.
oh.
Never seen this wallpaper before.
The graffiti.
That is
Yeah,
cool.
it's very cool. Yeah. I kind of want to make this like a skate park, like a skate ramp or something, but I can't
Oh,
quite
that
figure out.
sounds amazing. I like. Oh, so this is the overspill.
These are, yeah. So if I'm waiting for Flick to come so I can make art.
Sammy called it.
Make art out of these.
Sammy guessed it, which I don't.
Yes,
Which
exactly.
Nicky, I'm not sure if you saw our visit to Sammy, but most of her island, it's just boxes and boxes of things to be made into statues. So much so that the game slows down. So
Really?
Oh yeah, the game gets real choppy. I don't know, Sammy, how's your island looking now?
Just while this has just set me thinking about something. So there aren't many skateboarding things in New Horizons, are there? You can't get like a half pipe scale
No,
model.
it's
But
interesting.
yet this game was made by the team that did Splatoon. Maybe they were sick of doing skating themed things, but
That is definitely the first thing you think of with knowing that connection in this room.
yeah.
But yeah, no, it is interesting because you can't even get a skateboard itself, and that feels kind of.
No.
There's other wheeled recreational devices. Sammy's hoping for some Splatoon items in New Horizons.
Yeah.
Of course, there have been other Nintendo Nintendo affiliated crossovers before in Animal Crossing.
Although actually in New Horizons there have been fewer Nintendo themed items than in the other previous games. Actually,
That is true. You're spoilt for them in New Leaf, right?
Yeah, it was lousy with them.
The amount of Triforces I got, you've never thought I'd see a Triforce as a hindrance.
They just use as paperweights, doorstops.
I actually really like this room. I feel like I'm upset now that we can't get half pipe.
This is a problem. I don't know what to do with this.
Oh well,
it's a lost item.
I know.
I left it too long.
I know it well. I have a
Can you
whole
have this
beach.
problem?
I have a whole beach full of them. Yeah,
No,
it's really bad of me. I know.
So if you've left it too long, that's it.
It's it. It just says
Can't give it.
I think it ends up saying like what's this again? Like like your character canonically has forgotten what it was because you were so horrible and you forgot to to find its owner.
But what do you do with it?
I think you have to trash it. Yeah.
Put it in the bin.
I think you have to put it in the bin. I don't. That's why I've got a beach full of them because it's like my guilt. My guilt is too powerful. I know.
Oh dear.
I think you could hand it in at the civic centre, whatever it's called. No, maybe
yes. Sammy says she read that you can bin them if you really want to get rid of them. Yeah, but
I sell them. You can't sell them.
Oh, maybe I don't know. Maybe you can. Icolux says they make great decorations, and they do. And the books, it's like they can look really good in certain scenarios. But then, in order to get them, you do have to basically steal them, right? You're stealing them.
I guess that's why they discourage you from selling them. Otherwise, it would you'd be selling stuff you found, and that's bad.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah. So look, here are some hedges.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
Hedge fans, you do
Sorry,
not be
hedge
disappointed.
And
I
then
just feel like
a big barrel of oil up here.
But that's Jakey's garden.
Wait, I don't think I know that villager.
So, let's go see him. He's a big old mess, and you can see he's starting to encroach on next door
Yes,
as well.
he is.
What a bad neighbour.
He's the worst. Yeah. But he's so lovely.
Outrageous.
Even if he never wears the top I bought him, which I thought went really well with his colouring. Uh-huh.
Oh,
He is the trash bird.
I don't think.
well,
I,
okay.
I don't think I have
feel
met
like
him.
this is less strange that you've filled his garden with trash.
Oh, I've just made his garden a big trash garden. No, because he likes it. I'm not a complete
Now,
trash
yeah,
bird.
I've met Jakey before, but I had no idea he lived in a rubbish tip.
Uh-huh.
I mean, that's not an insult.
I mean, if that's how you want to
There's no
live,
getting around this.
I
Exactly.
mean,
This is his choice.
yeah. Alexis says, "Oh wow, what a house." It is quite something. This is. I assume this would be how I would be living were it not for the mitigating influence of my better half. Hoarder vibes, basically.
Hey, Jakey. Oh, everyone's okay.
It's strange how
So
like
yeah, it's
the art is like so well rendered as well. Can I zoom in on it? It's like this. There's I don't think there's any other illustration of this type in the game as far as I'm aware. Like
sort of misty skyscrapers in the distance.
it's just weirdly detailed. Like I think it's seeing the kind of objects at kind of not random is the word, but a very kind of specific alternating directions that feels quite alien to like the world of the game. There's so much. It's such a cool texture though. Shout out to the person that made this.
Jakey, what are you playing at? This is no way to live.
Well,
I suppose really, actually, the only trash in the house is in the corner here. The rest of it is all just art.
yeah. Oh, Sammy says he's called Jacob in the American version of the game. He's another one with a different name.
Not Jakey.
Jakey is more endearing, I think,
Oh, for sure.
and he's got a great colour. Like his look is not something which would ever have suggested to me trash pile.
Well, the thing is, like, when you think of birds, I mean, birds are really great at taking refuse and making, I say refuse, twigs, nature's refuse, but other things too, and making nests out of them. So I suppose it's quite natural for a bird to
Maybe.
gravitate here. I mean, a seagulls especially love a dump. A tip, sorry. I didn't mean the other type of dump. It's taking a turn.
That's a very good point.
Seagulls do
What a
love
revelation.
the other type of dump too, though. Thinking about it.
Oh, that's
And
yes,
chips.
especially on my window.
Especially on my head once. Yeah, I've had seagull plop on my head. Bad times.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well yes, I really understand what's going on now in that
So
house.
that's Jakey's house.
Love it. Definitely
So go
memorable.
through well, yeah, I started.
Oh
It
wait,
took me a long time to like warm up to my villagers, some of them, and so I eventually, once I sort of thought, oh, okay, you're sticking around for a while. I like you. I'll try and build you a little garden that reflects your personality.
Oh, you're up here.
we got
You've
lost.
disappeared. Where are you?
We
Oh, there
got
you
lost.
We
Sorry.
accidentally followed each other and got lost.
are. Sorry. We're going up to past the games now.
I caught a little peek of this earlier.
I think yes, you did. It seemed like you might have known what is coming, but let's go on and have a look anyway and see.
But yeah, I was confused when I saw it. Oh my goodness! I didn't see the UFO.
Hang on, see.
Oh, what did you see?
I just saw the numbered groves, the numbered canvases. Interesting. What's going on? So it says seed.
Seed. 4,
5.
5. I've made it extra confusing because the middle bit has nothing to do with anything.
Is this
Sorry.
like well, this is a crop circle. Is it a crop circle?
Yes, it's going to be crop circle.
Oh,
I'm so
cool.
excited
That's
about
a
this.
brilliant idea. What a great
That's
use of the weeds.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And aren't they great coming through as well? It's going to be all blue. I hope they don't disappear before winter.
Such a good idea.
We've met our little friends. I think we named this guy before.
Yeah.
If anyone remembers what we called this guy, let us know. So what's going on over here? So tell us about the whole area, because obviously there's some science going
So
on.
this area used to be, this area, and still is actually my science lab for flowers because I am still trying to grow the blue rose, and it's really difficult.
It's the one. It's the most
It
irritating
has
flower in the
escaped
game.
me. Yeah. Have you done it? Have you
I
both done it? Are you
I
into this?
I don't. But I know we've got a lot of people in the chat who have toiled and do have blue roses. I mean, if you'd like to receive a blue rose, I'm sure that somebody can hook you up.
No, I
You
want
need
to
to
do it myself.
germinate it yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I've not
It's
intentionally bred any flowers. I've just got a chaos of pansies spread across the whole northern region of my island that I have to sometimes dig up because they've started to encroach.
Oh. Yeah, so these are special white flowers, right? These are like seed white flowers on one
Right.
side. That's why it says seed. And then these are special other whites which have been grown. And yeah. This is how, like, honestly, it's taken over my life.
And so what are the numbers?
Yeah,
The numbers
explain the
relate
numbers.
to the how to explain this. The numbers relate to the stage of breeding that I'm doing. So I had it is more complicated than it sounds. Because there are like two number ones, right? There's a number one that is white and white, and it gets you a white, say for example. But if you bred white and white and it gave you a yellow, that would be the wrong white. So I've collected the right whites here to. Oh wow! I'm just hearing myself. And the same with like orange.
I had no idea.
And there's more at the back as well. So these are all test purples. Actually, white and white makes purple, but it only makes the right purple 50% of the time. And if it makes the wrong, hang on, wait. So these, see how? I've got a diagram. It's fine. I look at the diagram when I wake up in the morning and I see what's going on, and then I go, oh, did this work? No, it didn't. Okay, throw it away. And occasionally it works, and then you get like the next stage, which is this one. Hopefully something will happen here.
Oh, this is
and you can see the North Shore.
I love
also.
it's so cool, that little surfboard, the lifeguard tower that Alexis wishes that she could climb, and then 3 of the surfboards together. It just feels very, very, such a lovely little view. And I love the kind of it's strange in a way, but the kind of the use of the terracotta path, because of the way it extends to the edge so closely, it does give the sense of a real like steep drop. I think it's something to do with the fact
like
that
an
it's
infinity
yeah,
field.
exactly like an infinity pool. Yeah, I love it. Shout out to your dedication to the botanical arts here.
Well, I'm not there. Yeah, and some people have done it already. I should also say that this whole area used to be flower fields, the whole thing.
I did wonder that.
And I have, and I got so annoyed and frustrated with not being able to do it that I was just like, sod it, I'm going to actually put something in that I actually like and I will enjoy more than this like frustrating battle
That's a really
of
great
flowers.
idea. I've never seen so many weeds in one place.
Yeah, and I've still got 5 stars. Isabel has not yet.
What? You're bribing her, surely.
I don't know what's going on. Maybe I've got enough hedges that she doesn't care.
I think maybe she's a UFO believer. This is my favorite. This might be my favorite place. This or the murderer must say my fave places on the island so far. It's like very like compelling about running through the weeds as well, seeing them wiggle.
And you
Just
can't
ask Theresa
break
May.
them. So I nearly made a costume for her, and then I thought, no. It'll just be us instead. It'll be fine. It'll be much nicer.
Such a big fan. So Sammy's asking, is there a limit to how many weeds Isabella's okay with? Iconic says they've had 200 plus and still get 5-star. Wow, so you can have a lot. You really can have a lot of weeds. Maybe
weeds aren't as important as having fences and hedges and stuff.
As long as your weeds look intentional, that's all that matters. The intentionality of the weeds. I've spotted an old friend. Here he is. It's the badass gnome. 2 of them. It's a gang.
Oh.
Oh,
hello.
Oh no. Oh, they're kind of high above the kind of fairy forest scene.
Yes,
Up to no
exactly.
good.
So they are too, because yeah. It took me a little while when I was making all that stuff down there, and when I could see all this rubbish above, like, oh, I'm growing flowers or I'm trying to do something else. So I thought I'd put in some gnomes or put in some terraformed like extra levels so that I can put flowers and it would look, you can sort of hide things from each other, you know?
Oh yeah. Oh, the speaking of hiding, I want to go down this little secret passageway. Is that okay? I've just seen some gold. I'm just attracted to the gold, just like David.
Oh.
Oh, I feel like this is kind of a mineralogist's area. What's going on here?
Well, so now I have the golden watering can. Because it's been that long. I know I'm not showing that, but it just has been a long slog. But before I had the watering can, it would obviously, like, imagine this whole weed crop circle area.
Yep.
All of that was flowers, and it would take me absolutely forever to water it every single morning because you have to water it every morning.
Oh yeah.
So I would build all my supplies up here. That's where my little
Cute.
making desk
Very
is here,
wise.
and I keep all my stuff so that I'm like, right, I've got everything I need to go. If stuff breaks in the middle, I can just run straight back.
I did such a bad version of this when I was developing the island. I just would make like this a kind of fenced off like dumping ground for everything, and it never looked good. I love the fact that you built like an island feature around it. It's so clever, and I'm very jealous of it.
I had to do that because of Isabel. I left it all over the floor, and she kept complaining. And so I had to build. I worked out that if I built stools for it, then it was suddenly that's normal and fine, and she doesn't mind that. But if you leave it all over the place, that's what she doesn't like.
Such a square.
Yeah,
So
exactly. Yeah, I was so angry with her.
Yeah, but it's paid off. Paid off for us to visit and look at.
Exactly.
And then
Thanks,
there's like a
Isabel.
little workers' rest area back here.
Oh.
Or is that the back of the
That's the back of the rave. That's the what do you call it? Like
security chill out room.
The welfare tent. Yeah.
Maybe that's why I'm feeling so pale.
Yeah.
I've overdone it. Shrinky, what are you doing, Shrinky?
I've just looked in the safe and I found a costume called Safety Third, and it's a high vis jacket, high vis trousers, and some good sturdy boots.
That's perfect for.
What did you find? How did you find that? What is it?
That's one of your wand costumes.
How do you know what it is, though?
It's because it has the name of it. Yeah, it has the name, and it shows me the clothes which are in there.
Yeah,
I didn't realise. Hang on. How can you?
I see an outfit called. There you go. I see an outfit called Prim and Proper, which is I think is what you arrived to my island with. Yeah.
You can see my outfit.
Weirdly, yeah, it's such a strange little feature.
In anything the game considers to be a wardrobe, which can include fridges, which is how I usually get my clothes in my house, and those rockets, the children's rockets that you can open.
Ooh, you like Mexican wrestling too.
Exactly. Pre-stream, we were talking about Lucha Libre, and I've started to feel a little bit self-conscious about going to the Halloween makeup mid-stream, so I've come covering up now. All this talk of wands. Seeing as we're all playing dress up.
Yeah, and I'll go back to my.
What is your wand?
Autumnal look. Mine.
Is it like some kind of Shrinky? Your wand is like some kind of.
It's a pipe, an iron pipe. Yeah.
Yep.
You look like a burglar.
Exactly, Shrinky.
From Home Alone, you know those guys.
The wet bandits.
No. I'm here to do foraging while looking like a hipster.
Oh, people I know says Prim and Proper is a good drag name. He's not wrong.
Prim and Proper. Yeah. Where haven't we been yet? I'm trying to think.
Tell us. It feels like.
Let's have a look at the map.
I think we're pretty much almost. Yeah.
I feel like we haven't seen the museum area, so unless well, it's totally up to you.
It's just up behind us.
No, come on over. It's just behind us. Yeah, it's not super exciting, but you should come and have a look anyway. We have to go through the campsite.
Then stream fans, but as you know, because we do this on Sunday now, we no longer end with Keiko, but we end with a ceremonial photograph. So we need people to. Oh, I forget they move. It's kind of scary. Kind of scary.
Cool. I forget. Do they all move?
I don't know.
Uh,
I love how animatronic it looks, but I suppose it's very hard for a skeleton to look anything other. It's nice. It's a lovely little area, though. I love an elevated museum, and I love that you can get some culture, and then you can fall down into the nightclub,
into the rave,
the rave, and get your sausage and bread for the dance. Oh, so Sammy's thinking photo with the alien. That's got to be a top choice. Shrinky, what are you thinking?
I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. Okay.
All
right.
It's a great location.
I've got to say, I did love the murder room as well, though. Just something about the flickering light. Yeah, it's unanimous. Everybody in the chat want the crop circle field.
Oh, we can go. Oh, yeah, we'll go this way.
So we have to go all the way down. Oh, I see. Right. To cross over the river.
I'm just following you two.
I don't know if I want to wear this though for the.
Oh yeah.
That change.
Yeah, probably shouldn't be dressed as a wrestler. Oh, I've got my silly wig on now. It's too late. What else have I got?
Oh, we're going to go to the crop circle.
Oh yeah, I'm going to be impy then. In that case, there we go. That's suitably weird. Yes, exactly. Wait, hang on.
What have I got that's weird?
Hope you like my rain outfit, everybody.
I've still got.
I do like your rain.
Yes. Look at this.
Oh, nice.
We look like we're a hit new kids movie. Everybody, let's go. Let's go to the crop circle.
Okay.
Feels so bad that the skull helmet has like a crack on the back. Like it's been.
What does it have?
It has like a crack right on the back. It feels like it's this skeleton died due to nefarious means.
I feel like I'm a Zelda enemy one hit away from being destroyed.
Alexa says, "Very good outfits, thank you." I definitely trust her judgment. She is one of the very finest islands in High School Club. Hope to visit again at some point. Sammy says it reminds her of the trick-or-treaters from Nightmare Before Christmas. Okay, so how are we going to arrange this?
Ooh,
so
I don't know.
I feel like we need
that
guy out. I guess maybe. Oh wait, we got to time this. We have to get the So I need to get the camera ready.
We want the alien, don't we?
Yeah.
Did you say he had a name?
I feel like we named him, but I might be wrong. What would you? What I guess he's your alien, or they're your alien. What would you call them?
Oh well, this is quite good.
This
we might have to. Yeah, we might have to wait now. It's gone again. Who's going to take the picture?
I'll take the picture. And
oh, spooky reaction.
So let me get the camera out. Oh no.
Oh, you positioned okay, Martin.
Yeah, I'm just getting us together. Oh wait, no. I want to get the shot thing. Yes, maybe that's good. I'll just take another of me here too. Oh, that's good. Wait, I'm gonna go further in the background too. Gonna get a few photos. Shout out to. That's the one. I think I found it, gang. I think I found it, gang. Oh, Sammy says the alien's got a tripwire to set it off. What does that mean? Is that? Oh yeah, it's off. It's off. Okay, we got the alien in too. We did it. We did it, everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, Nicky, thank you for having us.
Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you for joining me.
It was a dream. And you've got to let us know how the developing crop circle situation goes.
Say that again, Martin.
I said you've got to let us know how the developing crop circle situation goes.
Yes, I will do.
Where can people find you somewhere on the internet, Nikki? We should have discussed this beforehand, but we didn't because that's how pro we are.
I am on the internet. I think I'm on your tweet from earlier, so they could, people could have a look at that. I don't often tweet about Animal Crossing. Although, no, that's a lie. I have got an Animal Crossing Twitter now that I've been using. Sorry, I forgot about that. Because it's so new.
Where can people find that?
It's called Not Animal, but spelt with a K, like a not in a piece of string. KNOT Animal, Not Animal. I think that's what it's called.
Not
anyway,
animal.
If it's not, I'm sure people will get in touch, and then you'll moan at me because I've made people get in touch with you for no reason.
We'll get in touch with all of us. We all love Animal Crossing. As mentioned, people can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Help us turn this into a real enterprise, or not. No pressure. As said before, do check out the podcast though, which David has poured so much love into. It's great, especially for those of you that are going back and playing New Leaf, because there's a lot of New Leaf discussion in that show, including from yours truly. And as I said before, there's a badge. You don't have to get it. If you do get it, it does make you more attractive to everybody.
Anyone who observes it.
Anybody who observes it. On Wednesday nights, of course, come back and watch my solo stream if you wish. Not sure what we're going to play this week, but stay tuned to our Instagram stories to find out. And then on Saturday, Joe is approaching the end game of Super Mario Sunshine. We look forward to seeing how that plays out. And then this time next week, Sunday, come join us again for another island tour. And I think that's about it. Shrinky, any last words?
None at all.
On that case, bye everybody. Thanks,
Bye.
Nicky.
Thank you,
Bye.
Nicky.
Thank you.